before you go on your on camera.
All right. Well, hey everybody. Y'all know what it is. Today is Wednesday. We are here on Women Wednesday. We got Miss Diamond here again,
Hi.
baby. Yeah, she has some really, really dope things coming up. One of the things that you got going on, you are leaving this weekend. Am I correct?
Well, I'm going this weekend, to Virginia.
Okay.
And on Saturday, I am going to R&B pool party it's for a fraternity. I think it's Zeta Phi. I want to say, don't give me the line with the name of it, but
Where you going?
it's in Virginia Beach.
So how did they contact you? How did you get this opportunity?
So I actually reached out to them because I'm a part here in Pittsburgh. I'm with the Norfolk State, and I'm a part of the HBCU council here. So one of the ladies had told me that they were having something down there to reach out to them, and then I sent them my music, sent them my information, and they're like, definitely.
That's what's up. That's awesome. So how many times are you going to do this? Is this a one-time thing, or you think this is something they're going to want you to work?
I don't know. The lady, when I talked to, so the man who booked me, he was like, great. But then when the lady contacted me, she was like, we definitely will keep you in mind if we have, other things. So possibly.
That'll be awesome. Well, you also, I want to get into, I'm a little ratchet. I'm classy and ratchet, y'all. So while I'm on here, I have to go on to my Facebook. Listen, Instagram. Y'all need to come on and show me some love because I need my Instagram to pop like my Facebook. Because now I'm about to leave Instagram, go back to Facebook because they love me.
And mine's dead. I'm saying that. I'm stay there.
That is ass.
Always.
But at least we'll have the
video.
And you'll be able to put it on there. So let's get into some of this. So when you come back from Virginia, you had something else going on also.
Yep. So from the 16th through the 23rd, I will be in Las Vegas working with Mr. Davil and his production team, Justin, and writing they have a girl group called Venus Steel, and I will be helping them on the production team with writing and the musical arrangements for their girl group that they're producing. Mr. Davil is the producer for Casey and JJ.
Yes, that is awesome. Put your Facebook name right there. That is awesome. So did y'all hear what she just said? She has the opportunity and it's a blessing to be able to work with a legend. That is a legend. So how did that chance come about?
So this man, Canino, he's an A&R scout here in Pittsburgh. And he actually came across me singing on my cousin's page. My cousin had reposted a song of mine. He thought it was her. He's like, you're really good. Who are you? And she was like, that's not me. That's my cousin. And then he reached out to me.
Mm-hmm.
His intentions with me was just, to send my songs out to a couple of people, a couple of labels that he knows and he works with since he is an A&R scout.
Okay.
And then he had said, I do have one of his artists is in the group, in the group.
Okay.
And he was like, and I really want you to maybe have a video chat with the man and see. So I sent the man, Justin, which is Mr. Devil's son, I sent him 2 songs and he was just blown away. He was like, you're really good. And he couldn't believe that.
That's because you can sing.
Yeah.
That's why. Like, you are really, really talented. I like the way that you, like I said to you before, you had that Monifa swag. Like, you have that, I'm going to talk my shit on my, you don't just bash them in. You just speak your story, and it seems to me that your story is being admired because you got the sorority. You're about to go and sing with them. You also got, that is Belle Biv DeVoe. Like, come on now. Like, for those who didn't know who Mr. Davil, is, because a lot of people don't know names of the big industry people, So it's like, after you do that, what is it that you want to, what is the accomplishment that of all of this? Like, what somebody would be, you're being really humble about it. Some people would be like always bragging and talking about it. You're actually still living your regular life. So what is your end goal for this one opportunity?
For this one opportunity, like, for one, it's definitely, that's an honor, and that's definitely that's for sure checks for one.
Yes.
Because once I write those songs, that's whether they make $1 million or whatever, I'll always be a part of that because I'll be, and that's getting my foot in the door, definitely. But my long-term goal with, with everything that I'm doing is, because I have tons and tons of material, I just want that right producer with the right investors to back me up.
Right.
Because I know if I have the right investment, right money behind one of my songs and with a radio campaign, I know it'll go up.
Right, because you are very, very talented. So if you could, I believe in the law of attraction and I believe in speaking what you want. If there's one person you would like to speak into your existence, who would that producer be?
I would say Parkwood Entertainment with Beyonce because I'm obsessed with Beyonce. A lot of my, music, a lot of my copying, to figure out, what style, how I want to portray my voice is definitely from me listening to Beyonce my whole life. So if I could be like, what's her name's Chloe and Holly, if I could be like, get noticed by Parkwood Entertainment, that would be
awesome. I always say, just let my pinky toe get in the door. It's over.
Yes.
My whole body's coming.
Yes.
So, it's just dynamic how, our talents, if you keep working on your craft. I heard you mention about you being in school. What did you go to school for?
No, I went to Norfolk State for 2 years I started off as a chemistry major, and then I switched to education, and then I did 2 more years at Chatham University as an education major.
Okay, that's right. So you are you're clatchet. You
I'm
are
very
classy, but ratchet.
Yes.
And that is my favorite word. Like, I love clatchet things, seriously. So it's like, just to be able to be an urban story and succeed like this is awesome.
Yes.
So now that we got that out the way, everybody clap to all her accomplishments. Yes, because we about to be ratchet. Yes. So when you was here on Sunday, we were talking about, some of the songs that have gotten you going viral. And that last one is the one you did over the Faith song.
I did one this morning.
Oh, did you?
I did it last night, but I posted it this morning.
Did you? Oh,
it's to Love Is Blind.
Oh,
Naive.
Okay.
And it's me singing and talking about being in an abusive relationship. So yeah.
So wait, he used to like to fight too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, ain't he about a bitch? His dick is a little. That's all right. You ain't gotta tell that. But those be the ones.
Yeah.
They love the chokehold and shit.
I agree.
That is not cool though. And you know what? You're at a place right now where I'm in the same place. I've been through my own abuse and I'm taking that in. As a woman, I'm taking my power back. I'm going to tell my story and I'm going to tell the truth. Now, if you decide to reply after I tell my truth, then get the shine from it. Do what you do. But as far as my version, which is the truth, I'm going to make sure that it is told, so like, it's just fucked up to hear that a woman would go against. Let's just give everybody a quick update on why the songs even came about. Why did you make that your outlet?
Just because with the relationship, I mean, my baby's dad's very known. He's a rapper, a Pittsburgh rapper too. Mm-hmm. And we had this happy-go-lucky relationship, back and forth kind of thing. I had a baby on him, and then when he came home, it was, of course, turned out different, whole other story. Mm-hmm. So we just,
Was the relationship good before he went to jail?
It was good to social media. Okay. It was behind closed doors, no, but, when you're in a relationship, you want people to notice that. You want to keep it, that it's good. So right. It was good for the most part. And, he went to jail, he did 3 years, came home. I had a baby on him within them 3 years, and then when he came home, we just went separate ways. Just he's hurt, I'm hurt, and I just
But how old were you guys when all this?
I'm 26. Mm-hmm. My kid's dad is 32. Mm-hmm. So when he went to jail, he was 28, and I was 22. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so y'all were young.
We were very young. Yeah,
you were really young. So it's like now. you took your beautiful voice and used it as an outlet. What made you one day decide to do that?
He's messing with my aunt's best friend.
Oh,
So that made me feel some type of way.
right.
She was coming at me about it, like she wasn't wrong. I couldn't really express, couldn't fight her, couldn't do what I wanted to really do. So I was like, she made a song. She made a post and started to say I was mad, and I was mad, which I was. I'm miserable, I'm mad, and she started to make captions, like subliminal captions, and said, I'm gonna call her Maddie.
Right.
So then that's what happened, because then I'm like, okay, well, I am mad. So then one day I was just sitting at my house and in my bathroom, because my bathroom is like my singing place, my bathroom curtain. And I
That's
was
my
like,
twerking place.
I was like, I wanna, what can I do?
Right.
You know what? So then I'm like, I'm gonna so go on challenge. I never did the so go on challenge. I never really know what I wanted to say when everybody was doing it like a year or 2 years ago. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do so go on challenge and I'll write something. And then I just look for it,
Do a little bit of it.
All right, so I heard she called me Maddie. I'll accept that name so gladly. Cause you know how you was feeling when it was your baby daddy. Now let's stick to facts. Loyalty, you don't owe me that. But I hope that you know karma, girl, always get you back. Sitting here just thinking, how can I express my feelings? Then I remember I can sing, and girl, you can't compete. See that man you loving, girl, we done grew apart. Cause I don't fuck for free, and baby, I ain't sharing y'all. Here's a message, if I want him, I can have him. But I heard he called you a bitch, well, I prefer queen, girl, that's better. You can have that man, the disrespect, girl, I don't miss. Plus, you got 5 kids, you think Big Trapway's raising them. Music is my go-to when I'm feeling wild. You know I can get crazy, so this is my way of calming down. Put it in a song so you can relate. Even though I blocked you, I'll be on your explore page. Who's mad? So I just was accepting it,
yes.
And I named it Maddie Challenge.
Yes.
And people was just like, I posted it. And they're like, okay, tell them, a bunch of quirks, all that stuff.
Yes. See, and that's that. I like that because you took what you are the best at. She can't beat you in that lane. So she just got to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
She just thinking I'm mad. And it's like over a man that if he fought you, he's fighting her.
Right.
So not only are you getting beat up, but you are getting beat up in front of the world. Everybody's gonna know.
Cause I'm sure she got a bunch of followers after that. I had blocked her way before that. When I first found out about her, I've been blocked her. Not about to be watching her page.
Right.
But so after that, I'm sure she did get a little.
So did he try to reply?
No, he's not really replying. He really can't. I think it's really he can't really say much. I want him to diss me back so we can keep going, but I don't think he's gonna do that. He definitely replies to text messages though. He told me quit messaging, quit mentioning me on the internet, and tell your new nigga to tell you to get off my DSEK and stuff like that. Well.
So what was the next one after? How many follows how many likes and everything did that one get?
So I started singing, taking my music serious in February. In February, I had 4,000 followers. From here till now, I went to 8,000 followers. And just from that post alone, started that a month ago, the remixes.
Okay.
I went from 7,000 to 8,000 followers in a month.
See.
Just from doing that.
So after the Maddie challenge, what did she say about that? What happened?
My friend posted it on her page because she was still following my friend at the time. And she commented, so then we're arguing. She said, I do got 5 kids, but they're better taken care of than all the kids. And we're like, you're getting this. Man, why don't you just sing a song back?
Right.
It's a song. How you so mad about a song?
Right.
And I'm like, how do you know that I'm talking about you with 5 kids? He could be messing with somebody else that got 5 kids. Because his nickname is Big Trapway, so she knew exactly where that came from. So we were arguing back and forth. And then after we were arguing back and forth, I'm like, okay, well, I think I'm just gonna keep going because it got 3,000 views, 400 likes, 200 comments.
Right.
I'm just gonna keep going. And I started to make them, and just talking. And it is just expressing how I feel.
Right.
Instead of just, venting on the internet. But I'm singing, and then I'm on a hip hop beat too. So
right.
Oh wow, she's hard. And she wrote that.
So the second one that you did,
That one was, so I did a Maddie challenge, and then I did one to, Buddha. I did a Buddha remix.
Okay.
And then that one, I was just talking about, I forget exactly what the words was, but I was just talking about basically like, y'all, I think I said something like, you girls is, you're letting these temporary niggas F up your life. Like something like that.
Right.
That one was pretty cool too.
Was it? That's what's up. Had them bossed up real quick.
That's
what's up. So then after Booed Up, you did.
And after Booed Up, I did what is it? Got Me in My Feelings. I did that one.
Yeah. How did that one go?
The little key, do you
know? Yeah.
But I flipped it and I did it in a way like, I'm not riding for you. Like, you want me to ride for you? You want me to put money on your books? Like, I'm not doing that.
Is you able to do a little bit of it?
Yeah, let me see. Okay, and now you say I'm riding. Do I love you? Well, baby, I'm still deciding. All the bitches that you had, they must be hiding. Karma works so well, he must have perfect timing. Now I'm supposed to hold you down. Oh, phone calls and commissary, hell no. Captions from your niggas saying free my bone. But I'm the only one putting money on the phone. Got you in your feelings. Questioning me, am I staying? Am I dipping? Now look who's stripping. You want me now, Jetson got you simping. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
Yes. So, speaking of in your feelings, the fact that you had a baby while he was in jail, was that his reasoning of why he messed with someone so close to you?
No, his reasoning actually, while he was in jail, I actually messed with somebody who he claims was his friend. He claims it was his friend. I mean, that's his reason. His reasoning for messing.
Did you know that they knew each other?
No, not at all. And I actually had asked. I knew they were from my baby's dad is from Wilkesburg, but he's originally when he was younger, he was from Clarendon, maybe younger. So he, the boy is from Clarendon, and that's his excuse. Because when I had found out about the girl, I'm like, why would you do that? He's like, well, once I found out who she was, I didn't know, I didn't know who she was at first, and then once I found out who she was, it was all right, but you did it. So, but the boy who I messed with or whatever was actually the first person that I messed with at all. When he first went to jail, and I remember asking him oh, you're from Clarendon? I remember my baby's dad mentioned he was from Clarendon. You know him? He's like, nah, he's not my friend.
Right.
But come to find out, you know how boys are. Come to find out, when he got when he came home, the boy actually was on some weird stuff, asking my baby's dad to take him out and take him
He felt like he owed him.
And I'm like, whoa. You mess with
his wow.
You mess with his girlfriend. I don't care if y'all I'm like, y'all are friends. I didn't even know this stuff. But I remember asking him, you're friends with him? He's like, yeah, we grew up together. I'm like, well. And I'm like, well, why would you we messed around. You should have just. That's not your nigga no more.
Yeah,
let that be. But
But niggas always like to try to prove that. See us, we're going to jump on the bitch. Niggas want to always make it seem like they really don't give a fuck. So the best way to do it is, I'm gonna be around this nigga. Fuck it, I'm gonna show you that you ain't shit.
Yeah, that was his reasoning. But when he started, me as a real person that I am, when he started to reach out to him, and I told him, I'm like, listen, because you're not, you're my boyfriend. I'm not gonna have you out here looking stupid. I'm gonna just let you know, and I told him, I showed him, I saw the messages and everything in my laptop and everything. I showed him, look, here's the messages and me saying he didn't know you, I don't know him. I don't know why he's acting like you know this, but I mess with him. So before you be trying to be on some weird stuff, before you try to tell you, I'm gonna tell you first.
Right.
We was cool after that though, so that's why I don't really believe that was the reason, because we was cool, we was still together.
So wait, this is the dude you had the baby by?
No.
Oh, I'm talking about the dude you had the baby by. So that's not the reason why he messed with the
That ain't why he said he messed with
Okay.
The baby, I don't really know with the baby. He don't really have a comeback for me messing with the baby. The boy, my baby's dad, my daughter's dad, he's from a whole nother side, and they never knew each other at all.
Okay.
But yeah, so I don't know. That'd be his excuse. You mess with a friend, so I'm gonna mess with somebody. But
how long have y'all been broken up now?
We've been done since January.
Okay.
Done.
And so the first challenge came out in November.
No, the first challenge just came out
February.
a month ago.
Okay.
A month ago.
Okay.
We was feuding,
Because you got tired of the shit talking.
I just got tired of what happened was he kind of stopped talking to her. We was trying to be friends again, like in May and June. We was real cool, trying to co-parent and everything. And I'm like, I mean, you're still talking to that girl. I know you're still talking to her, like, and
Right.
I just don't feel comfortable. Like, we really can't be friends if you're still talking to her. Like,
Right.
I think that's a slap in the face.
He was saying he wasn't talking
Yeah,
to
he
her.
wasn't talking to her.
Denying her.
all
What
the
was
way.
he saying?
He don't mess with her. He stopped
Mhm.
messing with her. He got a bunch of girls. She knows he got a bunch of girls, which she probably does. That's just what type of person she is.
She settles.
Very much so.
Mm.
So after that, it just was. So then, like in June, we got into it. Me and him real bad. Like we got into it, and what we got into it was just typical boy stuff. Like I would never act like we was even like trying to talk or be friends again or anything like on the internet. Like I'm still like living my best life.
Right.
I'm not messing with you. You're a clown type stuff.
Right.
Which that made him feel some type of way because then I made him think like you're playing me, and I'm gonna go back to my girl who don't play me. Just
Right.
make me feel like I'm the man, but
Right.
you're not making me feel like that. So he started to feel some type of way about that. Text messages like, "Oh, you're always talking stuff on the internet. You always acting like you're a whore on the internet." Talk about because I made a post about not effing for free. Like that's where that came from. I'm like, I'm not into that. Like I'm just not into messing with you messing with a man and you're still paying your own bills, paying your own.
And you want to fight me.
Like I'm not into
I
that.
can't do that.
Yeah.
That's
So-
not possible.
and
There's no way.
He's on my baby's dad pays child support, so that was another thing. Like he's like, I pay child support, so why do you listen? We're not messing around. But
How much is his child support?
His child support at the time was $270.
Yeah, that is
Nothing.
a month.
Nothing.
That's nothing.
Nothing. He's a my son. He gets $9 a day.
Yes.
So so then after that, just was like, we so then when he went back to her, like then she's posting pictures all of a sudden. She's like back with him. I'm like, okay, they are back together.
Mhm.
So then that's when I made the Maddie challenge.
Yes. So now there's the Maddie challenge. There's
There's Buddha.
Buddha, Kiki, and then
There's Hit 'em Up. Hit 'em Up.
Is that the one with the faith?
No, the one I Can Love You. That's Mary J. There's an I Can
Mary
Love You
J.
one.
Yes.
And then there's a Hit 'em Up, which is the Tupac one, which is the
Okay.
best one. And then the new one is Eve Loves
So do a little that I Can Love You.
Okay, let me see how this like. How's it begin? I don't even know.
He says, you say, let's not mention something about you was the only one that held him down.
Oh yeah, so dude, goodness, I don't even know. I need the first word. My phone's dead. I don't know.
The basis of
It's basically talking about when he went down.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody. Let me see. Oh, when I met him, he had little F-lock attention. So it's like, when I met him, he had little F-lock attention, but I was only 19. Don't let me forget to mention. Relationship all on Twitter. Ended up with his son, and BIU got indicted. Then he left him at one. He left the drugs in the back. He promised he was going to flip them, but Monkey said that he would flip them. Well, it never came true. Something like that. I was the only one posting that he wasn't a rat. When Monk and Beasley all agreed he was wired and tapped. Creeping on the low, eventually I got knocked. But I was still screaming free Kizzle, so it came as a shock. Shooting back featuring Wapo, hard of slow that go look, and after that, Trap Illy ain't put shit on his book. Joe talking had me fooled. I thought he grew into a man. He came home on some gay shit wearing 2 little pads. Now all you bitches steady screaming that y'all stole my man, but y'all ain't got me because I was his biggest fan.
Period. So, like, what was his reaction to that challenge?
She's a clown.
Is that what he said?
That's it. Like he made a couple little subliminal posts like, if you got money like me, you got a bitch like me, you don't pay that stuff no man. But
So who do we mess with now?
the same girl.
Oh.
The same girl. He messed with a lot of girls though, because a lot of people come to me saying that he be DMing them and stuff, and he gets mad. We just was arguing last night. He found out who I was talking to actually. He was in his
Upset.
feelings.
got him in his feelings.
Yeah, that's just how that goes.
So it's I see, and then you got the hit 'em up. That one is
That's first of all, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
And his dick you claim.
yeah,
It's what is it? His dick ain't even that good, and he don't own that range.
right.
And I'm talking about his the girl because she has a fake butt, and you know my butt's big, just naturally.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
I was
Who bought her booty?
She did.
Where'd she work at?
She owns a daycare.
Oh.
But I don't think.
Shout out to her. She's bossing up.
Yeah,
there.
that's good.
No, that is good.
That's
for
good.
real.
She did.
It's just, him, like, if both of y'all as women boss up in your own entirety, like knowing who y'all are, he wouldn't even have this shine.
Right.
He literally has the shine of two educated, brown, beautiful women. Nothing that you said that you have done, he did.
Right.
Nothing.
And I say that, like, when I first found out about her, I definitely was like, it was more so of a shock to me because since I do know her and I've been knowing her all, long
And
time.
you said she got 5 kids. She was smart. She bossed up off of a
And she left an abusive relationship. A man treated her like nothing. Her baby's dead, and she got the last 4 kids back.
Okay.
So when I first found out about her, I definitely was like, well, you got the wrong person because he's just like your baby's dad. And I said that one of my posts was like, we should be doing this together, bossing up and helping girls who are in bad situations with terrible men.
Right.
Instead of coming at me, but instead, you want to be messing. But people be chasing a come up and a clout, and he's a rapper, and she spent so long with her babies that I think it's more of a look type of thing now. Like, she wants somebody who's popular, which hey, that's cool.
That will just last here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Gotta be bigger than just your surroundings. But, because I don't know them. I ain't bashing nobody. It's just me as a woman where I'm at my age. I want to, the more that we don't pay that man per se attention, we can literally leave the situation alone. The only reason why he even wins is because there's always in the back of our mind, we'll lose if we let go.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that. Let go, boss up, and go get somebody that only wants to be with you.
I feel you.
I'm not too sane of a female for men to put their hands on me. Because I'll wait till you go to sleep and set you on fire.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times, that place is in my name. So what you want to do? Well, the fire department's on its way because I set the bed on fire with you in it. You won't be hitting me no more, though.
Yeah.
Like,
if you listen to my, all y'all listening, my new one on it's on Miss Diva Diamond on Instagram. If you listen to my new one, it is definitely talking about, being abused and, the times where I was abused and the circumstances of it. So it's pretty good too.
Yeah. Like, that is really, we make light of a lot of things, but for us to even put ourselves in predicaments, we have to learn how to start loving ourselves. Like, we got to realize that we deserve so much more and so much better because you're about to be in whole other states. Once we realize who we are as women, you won't attract him no more.
Right.
The more, like, I ain't saying that you are holding on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know y'all. But what I do know is I'm proud of you for making a turn up on a downfall. Like, you turned up off of this downfall.
I did.
And because guess what? There's a lot of bitter ass bitches out here, and that's the market to be in sometimes.
I get so many different, even with my post today, like, I definitely got a couple of DMs about, thanks. I got a couple of thanks. Like, that's what's up.
Because you're saying things that people want to say.
People go through. Like, you really, and that's the best part. Like, even, sometimes I be a little skeptical, like, do I want to keep mentioning it? But then I be like, no, like, people want to hear, they'll relate to it. Like, they understand and people feel more comfortable. And then it helps with women speaking up and being themselves.
And be that outlet. Be that person that, so a person can be strong enough to just let it go. Just let it go, so.
Use your talent to boss up.
Use your talent to boss up, no matter what it is. Like, I'm so happy and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Before we leave out, would you do the Love is Blind challenge really quick?
If love is blind, then how come swim, I can't shake this memory. It was after Waffles mixtape party, I believe. You came in my house and next thing we started arguing about my room being a mess and how it's never clean. You started screaming how you saw my daughter's dead. I don't know what made you mad, it's something that you said. All I know that you was beating me up again. My son, he watched the whole thing. There's some things he can't forget. What does it say? Can't forget. Only a pussy, it's a girl rule number one. Come to think, how many catfights have you won? You stole my keys and hit my phone, won't let it go. You claim you're such a thug, you're acting like a hoe. I see your post how you don't care about my dicks. All this exposing got you looking like a bitch. You should have known not to come home and play me. Have fun changing diapers with your new bitch while I'm on your TV screen.
Hey, double high five. Yes. I like that right there, y'all. That's a good way to end the show today. Anybody, as far as, is there a certain organization you're working with for the domestic violence?
No,
if there's a way that one of them would like to contact you,
you can contact me. Like I put in my caption, if my caption was, if you are in an abusive relationship, get out and seek help.
Right.
Because that's the first step. So definitely, let women know that there are a lot of resources. Me personally, I definitely went through counseling and stuff with that because that is something to deal with. But yes, if you are in an abusive relationship, seek help.
Yes.
If you're in and abusive doesn't just mean physical. It could be physical, mental, verbal,
financial. There is
abuse.
Financial abuse.
Everything. You just seek help, and once you take that first step in seeking help, there's so many different things that you can do to get out and get the help that you need.
Facts. So, thanks everybody once again for tuning in to Women Wednesday here on the Detour Show. It is your co-host, Miss Danielle Moore. Make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you get that app. You already know what the app address is, but I will say it again because it's right here. Look. GM. Oh, this is for the Apple Store, GMWW Radio. Make sure you guys get that, download that. For the Google Play, it's Grandma Worldwide Radio. Twitter, Instagram is GMWW Radio. To all our YouTube watchers, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, watch, and share Grandma Worldwide Radio. And again, it is your girl, Miss Diamond.
Yay!
I'm so proud of her. She is going to be doing big things. Stay in this lane. Yes, you're going to do so well. And again, thanks again. Be great. Do great things. It's your girl, Miss Danielle Moore, Women Wednesday. Yes. Bye, y'all. Bye, loves.